Hello. I'm so excited to be here. Today, I want to be talking to you about something that I'm very passionate about. And these are first things first. We will come to fashion videos later. But I just want to start from where, things get started. And one thing that I've been very passionate about and an advocate of is how to find your passion. I mean, following your passion, following your purpose, finding your gift, and things in that line. They're very important to me. And so that is what I want to talk to you about today because, yes, purpose is so many things. Your purpose is tied to everything. Your gift is tied to everything. And that is what I want to talk to you about today. What things your gift can open for you, what doors your gift can open for you. In fact, there's a verse that says, your gift shall make room for you. And I can tell you how this can happen in so many ways. So, the first thing when you start using your gift that you will notice is that, wow, so you mean this whole time that I've been looking for myself and trying to find myself, I can go back a little bit and tell you about, I spent so much time looking for my purpose. I wanted to know, what am I here for? What am I doing? What can I do? And I remember an interview, and this woman says, you have everything you need to succeed. And I was like, what? Okay, you have everything you need to succeed. I don't have everything I need to succeed. And so that really got me thinking. And so I embarked on a journey to find my purpose, and I searched for my purpose outside of myself. I went to Google, I went to YouTube, I went everywhere looking for my purpose. How to find your purpose. Every day I was looking for it. And the reason I read books about this, the reason I read books about this, are there books on how to find your purpose? Really, I don't know, but I read so many books in line with that, And everyone said, every book I read, everybody I listened to say, do what you love. Okay, it's very easy to do what you love, but there's a problem there. Is it gonna pay? How do I earn money? But I'm here to encourage you to do what you love, part-time, anyhow, anywhere, sometime, someday, maybe once a week, once a month. Do what you love, because when you start doing what you love yourself a lot more, because you realize, oh my goodness, this whole time I have been loved, I have been cared for, I am equipped. When you're born, when you come to earth, that first day when you're born, that was not the first day you were born. When you are being created, when you're being weaved together in your mother's womb, you're being equipped with everything that you need to succeed. When a car is coming from a manufacturer, it's not like, okay, here, car, go. It has some things that you're told, okay, it's going to go to 100 miles an hour per hour and so on. So there are things that are inbuilt in the car that help it. The main aim of the car is to drive you somewhere. But it consists of so many things, the engine, all those things that are in the car. I don't know stuff about cars, but I do know that, whatever it has, it is equipped in a way that whatever it says it can do, it can do. Whatever the manufacturer says it can do, the way it can perform, it does perform. We have phones, everything, So when you are created and you came here, you are ready. So whatever you need to succeed is already inside of you, So you just need to water that seed and it will germinate and then it will start growing, and then you realize, oh my goodness, this whole time I have been loved, I have been cared for, and God has been there the whole damn time because He cared for me. The second thing you're going to notice is that oh my goodness, I am actually grateful. I tried to be grateful a long time ago. I would wake up and try to write all the things that I was grateful for. And sometimes it was very difficult to even pick up a pen and write. I was like, oh, truly, I do not feel like being grateful today. When you start using your gift, you're in a constant state of gratitude, you know. You're not forcing it, it just comes naturally. You're grateful because you realize you've been loved, you've been cared for, you have been equipped, and you have everything you need to succeed inside of you. You don't need to go on the outside, and therefore that puts you in a constant state of gratitude. The other thing is that if you're ever looking for a relationship with your creator and you're thinking, I don't know, that is when you realize, oh, I don't have to try this. This is an automatic process, because once I start choosing my gift, that is my channel for communication with God or with my creator or with whoever you believe created you. That becomes your channel of communication, direct channel. Because you're now not trying, because you go back to the source. You're so excited about finding out that you are equipped. You become so grateful for it. And then you go back to the source because you realize, wow, I need the source in order to work this here gift and to understand this here gift that I've been given, because now I understand I've been given a gift. And so therefore my source, the source of this gift, I need to go to it in order to develop my gift further and in order to be guided on how to use the gift. So you're in constant communion with your creator. And so that again is not a forced relationship. You know, it's not a religion or anything. It just becomes a nice, you rest in a love that you understand and you know so well. You start resting in it. You start resting and understanding that, okay, I can do this. And the other is that you feel more connected with yourself. You become more connected with who you are, you know, and you appreciate the human race all together, because then you understand that you have been given. You have been given, you become grateful. You draw closer to the source of your creation. And then you realize that, wow, I don't need to go on the outside of myself. So you start being centered and grounded, and you start feeling more grounded, more centered, because then you realize everything you need is on the inside of you. And all you need to do is just be. And so you become more connected with yourself. The other thing that happens is that you start to be more, you get more connected, you start to become more connected with the rest of the world, with the rest of the people. Because then you realize, wow, this is not about me. You know, it's about all of us. We are one. We are all connected. And what I do or do not do will affect you, will affect the other person, will affect the other person and the other person. Because the more we use our gifts, the more we are empowered, and the more we impact our environments and our surroundings, you know. And so that's when you realize, wow, it's about a whole, you know. We are all working together towards a common goal. We are all interconnected. And so therefore you become a more caring human being. And therefore you start to build more harmonious relationships with everybody, you know. And then the other reason is that if we want to eliminate envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism, these are things that are brought by fear and insecurities, you know. Insecurities come from people who do not know who they are. When you don't know who you are, when you don't know what you're here for, when you don't have a purpose, then you dwell on things like that. You dwell on fear and insecurities, and you're threatened by other people's success. When you find out who you are, when you realize who you are, then the other person is no longer a threat, but you realize that, okay, I can hold your hand, you can hold the other person's hand, and we can all hold hands and walk together, because we are walking towards a common goal. Regardless of what I'm doing and what you're doing and what you're doing, you're not threatened by any of that. You start to appreciate other people. You start to appreciate their journey. You start holding their hands to walk with them, to help them reach their destination. Because now you're more grounded, you're more centered, and you realize that her journey, his journey, everybody's journey is essential to yours. So do not shy away again from using your gift. It is a gift for you, for me, and for all of us. So peace and be blessed. Please subscribe and give a thumbs up to the video. I appreciate, and I'm very excited about my first subscribers through my previous video. So thank you so much.